In the heart of a vast kingdom veiled in clouds and mist, there existed a legendary empire known as Vaporis. Here, steam ruled not just the engines, but the very lives of every citizen. This kingdom was unlike any other. Great towers of brass and iron spewed clouds of silver vapor into the sky, and gigantic steam-powered machines roamed the land, obeying the will of the mysterious 7 steam rulers. Each of the 7 rulers governed a different aspect of the kingdom. Lord Ignis commanded fire, the very heart of the steam engines. Lady Aquara ruled the waters, the lifeblood of the empire. Master Zephyr controlled the winds, guiding airships through the misty skies. Countess Terra shaped the very land, raising mountains and carving valleys with geological precision. Duke Kronos governed time, ensuring the perfect synchronicity of every gear and piston. Baroness Lumen brought light, illuminating the darkest corners of Vaporis with glowing steam lamps. And finally, there was the Silent Sovereign, a figure of immense power whose mysterious influence kept the entire kingdom in perfect harmony. For centuries, Vaporis flourished under their combined rule, a testament to the power of steam and cooperation. Yet, deep beneath the gleaming brass and polished steel, legends spoke of a growing darkness. This was not a simple shadow, but a corrupted vapor, a malevolent entity with the power to twist machines, poison the steam, and even corrupt the rulers themselves. This creeping dread was a story whispered in the dark, a ghost in the machine that few dared to acknowledge. A young and brilliant engineer named Elias, however, was not one to ignore legends. He was driven by an insatiable curiosity and a deep love for the mechanics of his world. One day, while poring over ancient schematics in a dusty archive, he discovered an old, forgotten map. It was a complex and cryptic document, but Elias recognized its significance immediately. It showed a hidden path, a route to a forgotten chamber deep within the kingdom's core, a place tied directly to the Silent Sovereign's power. Determined to uncover the truth and protect his home, Elias set off on a perilous journey. His quest took him across the steam forests, where mechanical trees hissed with vapor, and through the metal valleys, where rivers of molten iron flowed. He knew he couldn't face the dangers alone. Along the way, his path crossed with Lyra, a secret thief with unparalleled agility and a knack for getting into and out of trouble. She moved through the city's underbelly like a phantom, her motives as hidden as the treasures she sought. Next, they encountered Bran, a colossal man with a gentle heart and a memory lost to time. This memory-lost giant possessed incredible strength, but his past was a blank slate, haunted by flashes of battles he couldn't recall. Finally, their group was completed by Siren, a scholar of ancient steam lore. Her mind was a library of forgotten technologies and forbidden knowledge, her passion for history matched only by her courage. Together, this unlikely team of four faced countless trials. They navigated treacherous illusions created by rogue steam projectors, battled relentless clockwork guardians animated by ancient, complex mechanisms, and outsmarted cunning steam pirates who preyed on travelers in the misty skies. Each challenge tested their skills and forged their bond, turning four strangers into a single, cohesive unit. After a long and arduous journey, they finally reached the hidden chamber depicted on the map. The air inside hummed with a power unlike anything they had ever felt. It was here they learned the shocking truth. The Silent Sovereign was not a person, not a human or a being of flesh and blood as everyone had believed. It was a sentient steam engine, a magnificent, ancient consciousness created at the dawn of Vaporis to maintain the delicate balance of the kingdom's energies. The great engine, recognizing Elias's pure heart and brilliant mind, saw him as a worthy successor. It chose him as its new apprentice, bestowing upon him an incredible gift, the ability to feel and shape steam itself, to communicate with the very essence of Vaporis. Under the Sovereign's guidance and with Elias's newfound power, the 7 rulers worked together to purify the corrupted vapor, restoring peace to the kingdom. But this peace, as they would soon discover, was fragile and fleeting. Shortly after Elias became the Sovereign's apprentice, a new shadow rose, far more menacing than the last. From the depths of the obsidian chasm, a place where corrupted steam was once thought to be banished, a new entity awakened. It called itself Umbra, the Phantom of Steam. The dark vapor they had purified had not been destroyed, it had coalesced, gaining sentience and a hunger for chaos. Umbra's influence spread like a plague. It targeted the rulers, twisting their powers into terrifying weapons. 4 of the 7 fell under its sway. Lord Ignis, once the master of controlled flame, now commanded uncontrollable infernos. Lady Aquara, the gentle ruler of water, now summoned devastating tsunamis. Countess Terra's power to shape the land became a force of destruction, causing violent earthquakes. Duke Kronos, the guardian of time, began to warp and distort reality itself, trapping people in horrifying time loops. Only 3 rulers remained uncorrupted: Nastor Zephyr, Baroness Lumen, and the Silent Sovereign. Vaporis was on the brink of collapse. To save their world, Elias and his companions Lyra, Bran, and Sir knew they had to venture into the heart of the darkness, the Obsidian Chasm. Their goal was to find the Ether Core, a legendary source of pure and tainted energy said to be powerful enough to counteract Umbra's corruption. Their journey into the chasm was a descent into a nightmare. They crossed plains of burning steam vents that erupted without warning, navigated gravity-defying bridges made of solidified vapor, and battled monstrous mechanical beasts infused with Umbra's dark energy. At the deepest edge of the abyss, they were confronted by steam wraiths, phantom-like beings that fed on fear. Each hero was forced to face their deepest personal doubt. Elias confronted the fear of his own inadequacy, Lyra the fear of betrayal from those she trusted, Bran the terrifying flashes of his forgotten battles, and Siren the paralyzing fear of her knowledge failing when it was needed most. It was only by trusting one another, by lending their strength to cover each other's weaknesses, that they managed to break through the illusions and press onward. Finally, they reached the core chamber. In the center of the vast cavern, the Ether Core floated like a radiant, crystalline heart, pulsing with pure, brilliant light. But they were not alone. Umbra appeared, a swirling vortex of shadow and corrupted steam. It immediately manipulated the 4 corrupted rulers, turning them against Elias and his friends. A furious battle erupted. Uncontrolled flames clashed with distorted timelines, while violent quakes shook the very foundations of the chamber. Machines shattered, steam pipes burst, and Elias struggled to unite the chaotic energies swirling around him. At the climax of the battle, as all seemed lost, Elias made a profound discovery. He realized the true nature of the Ether Core was not just power, but harmony. It wasn't about overpowering Umbra, it was about rebalancing the system. Focusing all his will, he used his connection to the steam to synchronize the corrupted ruler's powers with the pure energy of the core. One by one, he cleansed Ignis, Aquara, Terra, and Kronos, freeing them from Umbra's dark influence. Weakened and enraged, Umbra attempted to flee, but its escape was cut short. Bran, with his immense strength, and the Silent Sovereign, with its command over mechanics, worked in perfect unison. They trapped the Phantom within a newly purified containment engine, sealing it away for good. Vaporis was saved once again. The 7 rulers, now unified and grateful, entrusted Elias with a new, vital mission. He was to lead a legendary group known as the Steam Vanguard. Their purpose? To take to the skies, explore the realms beyond the mists of Vaporis, and seek out new sources of steam. He knew the adventure was far from over, but whatever shadows emerged from the mists next, the 7 steam rulers and the Steam Vanguard would be ready. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of Vaporis, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more epic stories.